11, Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. I'm so glad you stopped by this to my channel today. We're going to be doing story time. And it's a very special story time because this is one of the lessons that we have to learn throughout our journey. And we forget to love ourselves. Our story time title is Open Your Heart. Okay? This journey is not one that we come where we know a whole lot. There are some folks that come and they can see behind the veil and they understand what this is all about. But for the most part, the lessons, experiences, and challenges that we overcome are where we open our heart to receive. Okay? We no longer hold on to the negative energies that make us replay movies of pain. Okay? And we can open our heart to be vulnerable to receive love, then that's a great lesson indeed. Okay, so let's look at this one. It says, open your heart, love yourself, dare to be vulnerable. There's a lot of trust that comes with vulnerability. Okay, there's a lot of trust. Okay, the one person we must trust is ourselves. And if we still carry negative energies that cause us to react from our ego mind, we still don't trust something. Okay, so let's read what this has. This is from The Magic of Unicorns, deck by Diana Cooper. And unicorns are real. If you have a pet, a cat, a bird, a fish, okay, it's real. That's how real unicorns are. They just exist in another dimension. They are in the dimension of our imagination, okay? And they are real. Just like dragons are real. Think about unicorns. They're all over. They're in kids' stories. They're in toys. There's pillows that are shaped like unicorns. Where did that come from? Somebody went into their imagination and they met their unicorn, okay? They opened their heart to receive the energy of love from their unicorn. And they shared that love with us by creating those iconic characters and stories for us to remember, yes, you had a unicorn, okay? So let's do this. Let's read what the open your heart description is. It says, there are 33 chambers in your heart chakra, all containing lessons of love. Your heart is open to the extent that you have mastered these. A warm and loving heart unfolds other people so that they feel safe and loved, and in return, they love you. As your heart opens and you feel free to share your feelings, you also allow yourself to be vulnerable so people immediately trust you and feel close to you. This card reminds you to be generous and giving of yourself. Your guidance is to breathe into your heart and ask your unicorn to illuminate the center with its horn of diamond light. When it pours pure love into all of the chambers of this chakra and lights them up, this dissolves any old hurts or blocks you may still have. More important of all, appreciate yourself. Be kind to yourself. Feel your heart becoming warm and expansive. Your unicorn is reminding you that when you love and value yourself, any lower emotions dissolve in the glow of your inner worth. Then you become caring and compassionate towards humans and animals. You radiate unconditional love and acceptance towards all sentient beings, and they respond with kindness. You see the loving essence of others, and your path becomes happier. Opening your heart is the greatest possible way to light up your journey. For an open heart attracts help, kindness, true friendships, and all the support you need from the human, animal, and angelic worlds. Open your heart. This is an exercise to open your heart. Close your eyes and focus on your heart chakra. It's right here in the middle of your chest. Rub your chest and sense it becoming warm. Visualize the spiral of 33 chambers. Ask your unicorn to illuminate them all. See the light spreading until your entire heart chakra is ablaze. Breathe into the experience. Thank your unicorn. Affirmation: my unicorn lights up my heart. So that's beautiful. Now think about it. 33 chambers. Look at the unicorn's horn. That's the 33 chambers, and it's connecting to the 33 chambers of her heart space. Now it's equal give and take, and that love is flowing from the unicorn to her and from her back to the unicorn's heart. This is beautiful, Spirit. So we're going to put this one here. Okay. Excuse me. There's a lot of throat chakra stuff going on right now, but my throat is clear. It's just somebody don't want no loving. I guess somebody doesn't want us to share this message of loving. That's okay. We send you infinite, unconditional love anyway. How about that? Okay, Spirit. So we're going to do a reflection reading. We're going to call the archangels, archangel twin flames of the chakra. Since we were talking about the heart chakra, we're going to do a reflective reading. So I've shuffled these. We'll shuffle one more time for you guys. And we're going to call in the archangel twin flames of the chakras. Thank you. Sorry I'm clearing my throat, you guys. It's just a lot going on. We're going to drink some tea later. All right. So the Earth Star chakra, and the high heart chakra and the soul star chakras are overall. We called in archangels of the four corners when we did a meditation outside. I decided to do my meditations outside before I do a reading for you guys, so that we can also bring some of that sunlight energy. We called in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We call them in the archangels of the four corners. We're in the middle. And to oversee this reading and protect it from any and all energies that are not for our highest good, I extend my request to the archangel of the four corners to protect you as well. Okay, and your families, in your mission, your life purpose, or whatever that is, protect you too. Okay, so our overall, thank you, Archangel Stanifon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, and Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Amethyst. So here's what we have. Okay, at the Earth Star chakra, we have the moon. Okay, so what? The moon? Remember we were talking about opening your heart. Maybe we have to let go of something in order that is being hidden from us, that we have hidden from ourselves, to release and surrender that. Okay, we may have hidden something from us that is causing us pain. And pain isn't just in the heart space or a headache. It might be in the bones. It might be in the feet. It might be in the lower back. Okay, we carry blocked energy if we don't release it. Okay, and then we have at the high heart chakra, we have the star. Okay, and at the soul star chakra, we have the three of swords. Here, let me show you. Star. Okay, and then at the soul star, we have the two of swords. So is someone feeling stuck because of stuck energy? We just talked about stuck energy. Stuck energy may be emotional, and that's why it gets stuck in our bones and in our joints and in our blood cells, all our inner universe. Okay, we control what goes on with our inner universe. We can ask for, if something ails us, to ask Archangel Raphael to help us to heal that. But our job is to release and surrender the energy that we have blocked in those spaces. Okay, look at all three of these cards. They're all blue. Okay, that may be an emotional blockage. Okay, emotion, we were just talking about my throat chakra. Your throat chakra is blue. Okay, Archangel Michael, he is over the throat chakra. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Archangel Michael is the Archangel of power. We control the power to clear our inner universe. All this is blue, that's emotion. So under the moon, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, under the star, we have the Fool card. Someone's taking a leap. They're singing. They've released the blue. Okay. And the Two of Swords is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. Someone's going after their Ten of Cups. They see it, they know it, they're going towards it. These two folks right here. Okay, someone's taking a leap to go towards that Ten of Cups. And these two folks again, look. Look, these two and these two. They're taking that leap together. All right, thank you, Archangel Standophon, Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Zachiel, and Archangel Amethyst. Thank you so much for the overall. That's beautiful. Okay. We have the moon. What's hidden behind the moon is a star. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. There's a star hiding behind the moon of something that's hidden. This star may know it's a star, but it's hiding itself because of someone that wants to stay stuck and stagnant. We're not going to start blaming folks, but let's see what's happening. Spirit, what is the current situation? Thank you. Thank you, Archangel. Are we going to do this? This is a Fool card. Yeah, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. This is the lesson at the sacral chakra. On the left side of that is the Hierophant. Someone has mastered themselves. They've mastered their emotions, okay? And now they're wanting to take a leap to their Six of Cups. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. This is the lesson. Okay, I'm getting, we'll see. I'm getting two different energies. Somebody's stuck. A star is hiding themselves? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, a star is hiding themselves. Somebody's a star and they're not telling somebody. What is the experience? Archangel Gabriel, thank you. Archangel Hope. What is the experience at the sacral chakra? Thank you. Okay. Five of Swords. The experience at the sacral chakra is a Five of Swords. There's two people walking away from a bully. A bully has got a superficial win. A superficial win is not meant to last. Okay? On the other side of that is victory. Okay? Victory is the challenge. For whoever's in this moon energy, let me see. I'm not quite sure what that is yet. It's going to develop itself. But on the left side of the Five of Swords, excuse me, Spirit, is the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's wheel has turned in the favor of victory, while someone else's has turned into a superficial win. Look on the other side of the Six of Wands, the Empress. Okay. Two people are walking away from a bully to victory, and the person that they're going towards, or the person that this person is going to, is towards the Empress. Okay, is this a twin flame reading? Let's see. What is the decision that has been made at the heart chakra? Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, for the Six of Wands at the solar plexus. Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you please tell me what is the turning point? What is the decision that has been made at the heart space by the star? Okay, thank you. Nine of Cups, businessman. Lots of things he put into Nine Cups over a long period of time. He's resisting something, and he's got his eyebrow up, like he's got a really good idea. Something's getting ready to work out for him. He's about to toast himself. Okay, he's made a decision. This businessman, let's see, is he the star? Okay, look, on the left side of the Nine of Cups, betrayal. Remember, we open our heart to be vulnerable. When you open your heart, sometimes betrayal is the karmic lesson, okay, that we need to get past and let go of, okay? This may be something that this person has hidden from the outside world for a very long time, even though that pain was inside their heart, okay? What it looks like is this businessman, this star in the Nine of Cups has healed his heart, okay? And now he's opening his heart to receive. And we know who he's opening his heart to. He's opening his heart to the Empress. On the other side of the Nine of Cups is the Six of Pentacles. Open your heart to receive. Okay, we're so told no so much that we don't realize that we don't know what it means when we get a yes. I remember telling a story the other day about a gentleman who wanted to sell a carpet for $10. And he said he needed to buy food, milk and bread for his babies. And he didn't have anything. And I gave him $20, told him to take that carpet home and put it back on his floor. He cried because he said, no one has ever been this nice to me. We go through that. Everybody does, okay? Right now, the energy in the world is no. It's what you have, I'm going to take away from you. Okay? So, there's a lot of folks that are in this energy, and some may not even be saying anything. They're hiding their pain, okay? So when we heal our heart, he may have healed his heart and is saying absolutely nothing about it, okay? He's not putting his energy, he's not sharing with other people what his ideas are, what his new passion is, new project is. Because when you do that and you share that with other people, they might get jealous. Now you fragment the energy, the positive energy that you should put on your project yourself. Get your project done, then demonstrate. Okay? Now you know in your heart, that you put the energy on there that needed to go on there, and you didn't share that with somebody else. It looks like something's being hidden. Something is being hidden. And what I'm seeing is there's somebody taking a leap. Okay? They're walking away from a bully. Okay? And they're walking towards victory. Okay? Someone has healed their heart and they kept it to themselves. Okay? They lit their candle of forgiveness. Okay? They lit the candle of forgiveness. Here. Okay, Sugar Lamb. You gotta come on this side because we don't want you in trouble. Okay? They took precautions. Okay, to heal their heart. And now they're going towards their heart's desire, wish fulfillment of Six of Pentacles. Okay, that's what it looks like to me. This was something that somebody didn't tell somebody. Okay, now, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. What is being spoken about at the throat chakra? Okay, thank you. Look, options. It's options. These are decisions made in the past. These are decisions that somebody made in the past, and it may have not been the right decision, okay? But this is what someone is talking about at their throat chakra, okay? And it's under the Two of Swords. Could this person that is wanting cause stagnation, doesn't want to see the truth, one of the options, one of the choices made in the past, okay? That ended up having someone suffer betrayal. On the left side of options is Archangel Michael, the Knight of Swords. Somebody is speaking a truth. This is at the throat chakra. Someone is speaking a truth about choices that were made in the past. Now, on the right side of options is High Priestess. She's not in reverse. Okay? This may be deeper things. Maybe, okay, so we're not going to speculate. The High Priestess is intuitive, subconscious, inner voice, third eye. Okay, this is deeper knowledge. Okay, this is also embracing the light in the dark. This is doing shadow work. This is somebody learning who they are because they're going into their imagination, okay, or they're going into their subconscious, the dark places, to find out what is true about the decisions or the definitions that they gave themselves about themselves. Okay. Wow. And it's being wow. This sounds like a very, very loud conversation. Okay. Was somebody using magic here, Spirit? This High Priestess now has to make a decision. High Priestess is connected to the all that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Spirit, I got it. Okay, thank you. Again, for the last, okay, now I can say almost 3 weeks, I have been getting a message of someone pretending to be something that they're not. Okay, why I don't turn my cards over. Spirit tells me what I need to understand. But what it looks like is someone chose in their past an option, someone that they thought was spiritual, okay, in the upright, someone that was spiritual in the upright. But if a High Priestess is spiritual in the upright, why are you sitting up against a tree with choices to make, resisting what is your own cup? Okay, wow. Okay, so listen, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Thank you. Someone is really, really talking to, I don't know who they're talking to, but it sounds like the option that someone made in the past is this person. Okay? Somebody's blind to the truth. This person may be this person that is pretending to be something that they're not. Okay? Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mary, can you tell me what is the energy that is being received at the third eye? Thank you. 10 of Swords. Somebody knows from their third eye, they've made a decision that something, this is a hard end, that something is over. Okay? And what it looks like, now there's a Queen of Cups here on the left side. There was an option who was someone thought was the Queen of Cups, okay? But something is coming to the end because of a Queen of Wands. Is somebody choosing a Queen of Wands over a Queen of Cups? Okay, let's see. Okay. Wow. All right, let's see. Okay, Spirit, clarify this for me. An option. Somebody is stuck there. This is emotional. Look, the Queen of Wands is blue too. See? Okay. And there's fighting. Okay, there's fighting going on because someone is talking true love. They want true love. But they're staying up all night about a decision they need to make to walk away. Okay? It's the King of Swords. Okay? Alright, so something is coming. An option was a Queen of Cups, but something is coming to an end because they chose a Queen of Wands. Okay. Wait a minute, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. All right, I got it, y'all. Okay, so in the past, there was a decision made to choose. There was a choice between hold on. Okay. In the past, there was an option between two people. There was the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is the businesswoman. Okay. This is the one that was in their heart. Okay, they chose the money. Look, someone is making plans to leave. They're going within. It's the King of Pentacles. Okay, he's looking at things from a higher state of being, because in the past he was a King of Wands. That's why he chose the Queen of Wands. Okay, but in the past he did not choose the Queen of Cups. Something came to an end. He was blind to the truth. Okay, thank you, Spirit. About a Queen of Wands. Was this Queen of Wands the High Priestess? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mary. Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Christine. Can I have what is the message that this person is receiving from their crown chakra? The 1,000-petal lotus. Thank you. Archangel Joe. Okay, thank you. Look. The King of Pentacles. We just saw it. Okay, he's looking at things from a higher state of being. On the left side, look, he's going within. He's the hermit. He's going within. He's looking at something other than what he had in the past. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is the card permeating the deck. Okay, so let's see, Spirit. Let's do the reflection. Now, someone was hiding something, okay? Someone was hiding something that it was the Nine of Cups. It's this person's reading. This Nine of Cups wants to toast himself. He put a lot of hard work into filling these cups with things that he wanted. Maybe he didn't enjoy his hard work, but now he wants to toast himself. He's at the Nine of Cups, okay? He kept this information to himself, okay, because he's looking at things from a higher state of being. Maybe he's looking at his behavior as a King of Wands, okay, but now he's going within to be the hermit. He's looking at things from a different perspective as the hermit, okay. He's making plans to leave. Now look, you see that wand that is attached to that cinder block? That one is staying behind. And which wand is that? The one he picked as the King of Wands. Okay, he's letting that go. Where's the person that? Nope. Where's my? Here you go. Okay. Now look on this side. Over here, somebody is blind to the truth. They're at a stalemate. They're stuck, okay, because of decisions made in the past. Are there 3 people? No. Hold on. Somebody was hiding the victory Okay, someone was hiding the victory that they're receiving from looking at things from a different state of being. I was looking over here. Okay, now, someone is stuck, emotionally stuck, in a vortex of a decision that they have to make. Okay, someone's at a stalemate. They're stuck. They're resisting what is. Okay, and they're blind to what they know is the truth. Okay, now, these are options that were choices and intentions that were done in the past, okay, are now being looked at from a different perspective. What would make somebody do that, okay, when they have to be forced to look at something a different way? It's usually a tower or an inexplicable event that says, hold on, stop. I need you to sit back and look at all of this for what it is. You've been going around and around and around. You're not seeing nothing outside of what you're focused on. You need to pay attention to outside of what you're focused on, okay? Now, reflection. This is the evolution. Okay, it's reflected here. The King of Pentacles is going to take a leap, or this fool took a leap way back in the root chakra. And now coming up to the crown chakra, this is what the evolution is. This is the lesson. He took a leap, okay? This was with no fear, but this is what he evolved to, okay? Now, the challenge, no, experience and growing, okay? The experience was a karmic lesson that two people experienced at the hands of a bully, okay? The growing is that now this person knows that it's time to bring an end to something. This is pretty much a tower right here, okay? Something is coming to a hard end. There were a lot of words, there were a lot of conversations, a lot of them were lies, but they were hurtful. They were hurtful enough to hurt somebody, okay? So this is the lesson. This is where somebody is growing. They're making a decision to bring something to an end, but it's not for their highest good. This is the challenge. This is the learning. Okay. So the challenge for somebody is someone else's victory, okay, because of choices somebody made in the past. Somebody is giving it, this is a challenge for whoever this person is that's doing a life review on what the choices were that they made in the past. Someone is receiving victory from this, okay, but this person is still stuck. They haven't made a decision. This is in flux, okay? Or they can take a look at the choices that they made. Now, we saw one choice was between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. So is it that, you hear my puppy over here sleeping? Okay. Somebody's victory was a superficial win. It was temporary. It was not built on a firm foundation, okay? Yeah. This is the experience between two people. This bully got a superficial win, okay? Now this bully is being made to look at the choices that they made in the past to get this victory, okay? Because now their victory is over, okay? Now the fool who started out taking the leap is now the King of Pentacles, okay? Cause and effect. Somebody is getting the effect of a cause, okay? Now, the star, someone has reached star status probably from going within and looking at things that they need to review, and now he wants to toast himself, okay? He's looking at not being in a codependent relationship with a project, a job, work, another person, another group of people. He's looking at that whole situation from a new perspective. Remember, we're in a new season of spring, okay? You see my flowers? See all the little baby buds? Okay, over time, they're going to grow, okay? They're going to evolve from where they are now into bright yellow flowers. I don't even know what color these are going to be, okay? They're not the same flower, okay? But the fun part is watching them bloom, watching them grow and evolve, okay, to change their dimension, okay? They're changing their dimension from the little tiny buds, the little baby buds, and they're going to be full bloom buds, okay? That's what's happening here. You see, from the Fool to the King of Pentacles, not knowing nothing about what the journey was going to bring them, okay? But because he took the time along the way to know what he needed to know, now he's the King of Pentacles, okay? So how does that fit in with open your heart? This especially does, okay? This one is vulnerable, okay? He didn't know all of the pitfalls, all of the pathways, all of the people, places, and things that he was going to come across on his pathway, but he showed no fear. He opened his heart to be vulnerable, okay? And look where he is now, okay? Now, another thing that the Fool came across is someone that may have used him, lied to him, told him things that were untrue in order to get a victory, even though it was short-lived. Here's the victory, okay? Now, what happened? The Fool then gets to the Knight of Cups, okay? He became a businessman. It's time for him to toast himself, and now because he opened his heart, to receive, he is now receiving star status. Okay? Why? Because he sat still long enough to examine his heart, examine himself, see things from a higher perspective. Okay? And not allow himself to be pulled in this direction for somebody else's purposes or that direction for something else. Okay? He is on this tree limb by himself. And a little squirrel right there. Okay, that might be his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels watching over him so he don't fall and bump his head on the ground. Okay? But he's come to a conclusion. He's making plans. Okay? And from what I'm understanding, he's walking away from a Queen of Wands because now he is in hermit mode. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Well. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Christine. I am so very grateful. Thank you, Archangel Metatron at the Stellar Gateway. I am grateful to you too. All right, so we're going to leave this here. Open your heart to receive. Okay? Since we're children, our parents tell us, don't touch that. It's going to burn you. Don't play over there. You're going to do it to Exie. Don't touch that. Go over here, go over there, don't do that, don't do this. So sometimes we're in a forward movement and flow of childlike wonder, and then a parent comes in and interrupts our original purpose, which was to put something in the electric socket. That's not cool, okay? That's their job, okay? But some kids, when they look at things from their set of eyes, their understanding of certain things causes them to give a definition to something that is not for their highest good, and they hold that. They hold that energy from the time they got that core memory to adulthood, and that definition as they're in adulthood can restrict their movement. They restrict their own movement because of a memory that happened to them when they were like 8 years old. They're still holding on to a hard memory, a sad memory, or something that they said was sad. That's where the shadow work comes in. And you can say it's a mother wound or a father wound, but that mother was trying to keep you from being upset about something or hurt, okay? Because any yes or no or don't do that is initially made out of love. Now, anything outside of that, I can't speak to, okay? I can say this, though. Any definition that we have in our shadow side is a definition that we gave ourselves or somebody gave to us, and we held it as true, okay? That's how you open up your heart space. Release those definitions. The way you know what to release is it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel awful, okay? If you're still holding on to something that happened years ago and that person is not in your life, that situation is not still going around and around and around, why are you holding on to that? It's blocking your blessings, okay? You are the chalice. Empty the cup of energies from stories of your past that no longer serve you, okay? And then once you let out, because you're guarding your heart. When you hold on to those things, you have your hand over the top of the cup and you're controlling what is in there, okay? Let it go, okay? And once you empty that cup of those things, you're opening your heart to receive. And letting spirit and your divine guides and spirit guides and guardian angels guide and direct your footsteps to the beautiful abundance and the beautiful blessings that can now go into a cup that is no longer filled with hurt or pain or something that is not for your highest good, okay? Because it looks like this guy did it, okay? Look, if he was blind to the truth, and he was holding on to things in his heart space that were not for his highest good, he was blocking his blessings, okay? So what he decided to do was bring that to an end. He emptied the cup. He's now the King of Pentacles, okay? By releasing energies that was not for his highest good, he can follow a pathway that is divinely inspired by his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, okay? But as long as he was standing here not deciding what he wanted to do, he's still just standing there scratching his head. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, scratching his head and being in all this emotion that is not necessary. Okay, take the blindfold off, put your arms down, stand up, walk away from those clouds, but let go of that emotion that is not serving your highest good. You're blocking your blessings. Okay, this is a karmic lesson. Okay, this is a karmic lesson. Forgive, walk away. These two people walking away. They not bum rushing this guy with the swords because he got the swords. Okay, he could hurt them if that was his intention, but they're just mad. They're stomping their feet and they're holding on to negative energy that does not belong to them. Walk away. Spirit saw what this guy did. You need to see what this guy did and understand it's a karmic lesson. Forgive him. Let go of that information that is not necessary for you to hold on to, and go be the King of Pentacles. Okay? All right, so we're going to leave it there. I send all energies represented on these cards, infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time. I leave this with you guys. Okay? This was about one person or a collective of people that even though we're going into a new thing of spring, okay? When you're going into something new, we're closing cycles and beginning new cycles. The energy, okay, of anger, okay, the energy of anger because of what somebody else got away with, okay? We don't need to hold that. As long as you're holding on to the energy that somebody hurt somebody else and they got away with it and they're walking away in victory, you're keeping them on that timeline. Okay? You're keeping them on that timeline. You're keeping yourself in that timeline. Okay? Let it go. Follow your heart's desire to your wish fulfillment. Okay? That's what you do. Now, okay. Somebody was hiding the fact that they were a star from somebody that did not have their highest good in mind. Okay? Very smart. That's why you ended up as the King of Pentacles, because you went within and decided to do what you needed to do for you. You let go of a karmic relationship. You let go of a maybe codependent relationship where all you did was work for somebody else's happiness. Somebody did a whole lot of work for somebody else's happiness. And that's okay. Because when we start out on this journey, we don't know everything. Everything is revealed as it happens. And it's okay. Okay? Because at some point, this gentleman who took the leap and felt bad about somebody winning over him, look, he took all the swords and said, here, you can have these back. That's how that works. Okay? And you know how you give them back? I release and surrender any and all energies from stories of my past that do not serve my highest good. I release and surrender those to the universe or to the Most High. Your divine guides can come and get them too. That's how you bring that negativity to an end in your heart space. Okay? That's how it's done. All right, so I'm going to leave y'all with this. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will honor and respect every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life today, because sometimes what we are being grateful for is karmic lessons that we need to release so that we can expand our horizons to move forward to success, to star status. Star status, balancing, okay? On the earth plane, our emotional, balancing our earthly tangible blessings and mastering our emotions. That's star status. Okay, so sometimes you gotta have something to be mad at in order to understand why you're mad, so you can let it go. Okay, that's how we learn and grow and evolve. All right, so I'm gonna leave that with y'all today. Have a great day on purpose. Tomorrow, even better yet, have a great day on purpose. Every moment of every day, all day, on purpose. Make it great. All right, namaste.